it's me Jen from EmJustLikeYou, and today I have another collection review for you guys to not only review but to show you some lip swatches just so that you can easily go to the store and pick out the perfect color for you based on some of my opinion as well as the colors that it looks like on the lips. So these are the L'Oreal Extraordinaire lip glosses. Now these are kind of like lipstick lip glosses, and they are very comparable to the ELIXIRs from Maybelline. Now I know everyone loves the ELIXIRs, but I have to say I love these a lot more. And compared to the recent review that I've done, which is the NYX Butter Glosses, I do think that they're very similar. Even though the price is a lot more than the NYX, I do find that they are similar. They are similar in the sense that it has like this balm-like texture but looks like a gloss. I do think that if I had to pick between the two, I do think these are my absolute favorites, and I think these are a lot better. Now if you are on a budget, then definitely check out the NYX. I'll put the link for you guys here if you want to see a review on it. But let's get right into the packaging as well as just the overall collection. So these are in plastic packaging, but because it's like this gold color, I do find that it looks very luxurious and I love it. Now on the packaging, there are numbers associated as well as names to the colors. Now I'm going to be referring to them to just strictly numbers and in numerical order so that it'll be easier for you guys. And there are these little window of plastic colors that are on the side of the bottles to kind of tell you what color it is or what color to expect. Now these are not like see-through where this is what you're actually seeing is the true to color, or are you seeing how much is left in the packaging. It is plastic and it's just put on there like a painted color. So some of them aren't true to color, but some are. Now throughout this collection, I do find that it is kind of not consistent in the formula. Not in the sense where, oh, one is just horrible. They all are really great, which is a good thing. It's just some is going to be more opaque and some are going to be more sheer. So throughout this review, I am going to tell you which one I find to be a lot more opaque or which one are sheer, or which color is suitable for which skin tone. Now, I have to stress, a lot of you guys have actually mentioned in the comments that you're telling them what to wear. I'm not telling you this color is only going to look good on cool tone or only going to look good on warm tones. I'm just telling you what undertone the colors are. And you know, these are just my opinions and my suggestions, but of course makeup is just your creativity and it's art. So of course any color will look great on anyone as long as you like it. So I wanted to put that out there. Back to the review. These are a lot thicker than the ELIXIR, and these are a lot more opaque. The colors are a lot more grown up and natural, and the color range is gorgeous compared to the NYX Butter Glosses. The Butter Glosses seem a little bit more fun, more like bright pinks and oranges, and it's like kind of like the extremes. In my opinion, more pastel-like. These are more true everyday colors that you could wear. So I definitely think these are great, and they are pretty affordable for it being $10 each. I think the quality matches up with the price pretty well, and I think these are one of my favorite products of like all times that L'Oreal has come out with. I think they're better than the Butter Glosses by NYX, even though they cost a lot more. And they are definitely better than the ELIXIRs in my opinion. The ELIXIRs are more of a shimmery colors and they have cream colors, but these are all creamy. None of them are shimmery whatsoever, which is more on my preference. I do notice that if I don't wear like a lip liner underneath, you can still see my dark pigmentations on the side of my mouth. So that's something I don't like. But with the formula, I do notice that I don't get that whiteness in the inside of my mouth, and it lasts pretty well. With these glosses, I find that they last about maybe 3 to 4 hours if you don't really eat or drink or anything, but some colors will last a lot longer, especially since they are darker, more pigmented colors. They're gonna last up to 4 hours. Now let's just start out with number 101. 101 in the packaging looks a lot lighter, but on others, I've tried it on my other friends that have more red lips or just normal color lips, and it seems like it's a more sheer neutral color that is a rose pink. It's a very neutral, natural color in my opinion, but if you do have pigmented lips like I do, it will look like a perfect nude. Now it is on a more warm tone nude, but overall it is a neutral color. But this one is very, very sheer. Alright, so the next color is number 103, and this is a less sheer color. It's not opaque, but compared to the 101, I do find that this 103 is a lot more pigmented and opaque compared, but not the most pigmented out of the collection. A more mauve pink, and it does seem a little neutral to me, so I think this is a gorgeous color. I find that this color would look great on brides. It's going to brighten up your complexion. Even though it is a color, it is still going to look really natural. Alright, 104 is more pigmented out of the three colors that I've mentioned. This is a cooler pink in my opinion. So it has a little bit of this purple undertone to it. So if you do have dark pigmented lips, it's going to accentuate that darkness. But I still think it's gorgeous. I find it on my pigmented lips, it looks really beautiful. And this one is a little bit streaky, but if you really just go back and forth with the applicator, it does look really great. It's not as opaque as some of the other colors in the collection, but I do still find that it's gorgeous. Now, when I mentioned 103 would be a gorgeous color for those who are in a wedding or you are the bride. If you do have darker skin, I do think that 104 would actually be more suitable rather than 103. Alright, so the next color is 105. This is a cool tone pink. Even in the bottle, it looks kind of warm in my opinion. When I do put it on, I find that it's a lot cooler, and it's very opaque and pigmented out of all of the colors that I've mentioned so far. This is a gorgeous color. If you are a lipstick person, you're going to love this. This is a great color if you want a pop of color. It looks really beautifully on. It's not streaky, and this is actually one of my favorites. I just think that it's a gorgeous color that could go for any age or any type of skin tone. This has a little bit of coolness to it, so it does brighten up your teeth in my opinion, which is always a good plus. It's very conservative color. Alright, so 106. In the bottle, it looks kind of like a darker pink, but on the lips, it looks like a beautiful bright fuchsia. So as you can see, it's opaque, it's not streaky whatsoever, and it's very pigmented. This is a great statement lip that isn't too boom in the face. When you think of statement lips, you think of a very bright pink, bright orange, bright red, but this one, I think it works because it is a gloss. It looks very, very beautiful. I think that this is not a color that would look great with a smoky eye, unless that is your thing. I think it's very contrasting with a smoky eye, so I would definitely wear this with more of a natural look. 201 is more of a warm version of 104. So 104 is that color I told you that would look great with those who have darker skin tones that are looking for a natural color. That wants a rosy color that's beautiful for weddings. But 201 is a very warm color. Even though in the packaging it looks definitely like a coral, in my opinion, I still think it's a very rosy color, and it's more of a warm color. So it's going to look great on those who have warm skin tone, if those who are getting a tan, if it's more of a great summer color in my opinion. And again, that one is very opaque. Alright, so 202 is a even warmer version of number 201. Pretty opaque. I think this is a gorgeous color. Definitely if you have a tan, this is going to look even better on you, but it does work with a lot of skin tones. One of my favorites, I think. I just think that I really wanted a coral color, which is lacking in this collection, but that one was a really gorgeous color. Now the next color is 300. 300 is a coral color that has a lot of red splashed into it. The undertones are warm again, and to any skin tone I think it would look great. This is a gorgeous color. If you are into reds and you want to tone down, wear a gloss with your reds, or just wearing a gloss that has reds in it, this is a gorgeous color. I think orange is a big trend this year. The next color is 303. I think it has a little bit of blueness to it, so it looks great against your teeth. This will look gorgeous on those who have darker skin tones. Now with this color, I do find that it's a little streaky and it isn't as opaque, but because it is like a gloss texture, I think it does work. We're getting towards the darker colors after number 304. It's a stronger, more deeper version of 303. And I still think that this, compared to 303, is a little bit more neutral. So if you're looking for a more blue tone base red gloss from this collection, then 303 would be the color you would want. And 304 is a little bit more neutralized. Even though I see in the bottle it looks really, really dark, on the lips, I think that it's shears out a little bit and it's a great red color. So out of the whole collection, I think if you wanted a really true red color, I do find that 304 is the perfect fit for it. Alright, so the next color is 306. Now 306 is almost identical to 304 in my opinion, so if you can't get a hold of 304 or 306, you can get the other one and you're probably going to still be as satisfied. Now 306, in my opinion, on my lips, I find that it's a little bit more red and less pink compared to 304, but it is so similar, it's pretty the same. But 306 is more streaky in my opinion than 304. Alright, so the next color is 403. This is a beautiful orchid rose mixture. I think it's such a beautiful cool tone color, but it can also goes off as a neutral. This is like a peony color in my opinion, a gorgeous color for the spring and summer. Definitely one of my favorites. I find this one to be a little bit more opaque, which I think is gorgeous. If you're a little bit more daring and you want something a little bit fun and different, then definitely check that one out. Alright, so the next color is 500. This is one of my favorites. It is My Lips But Better. You guys know I love those. And this one is a gorgeous color. It's very neutral with a hint of warmness to it, so it's very flattering for everyone, especially against like a beautiful blush color. I think this is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. I think this is leaning a little bit towards a light fresh pink rather than a mauve-y color. Sometimes I find that those colors that are more on the My Lips But Better type of range, it gets a little mauve-y, but this one's more fresh and bright. Alright, so the next color is 502. This is, I think, the streakiest color among all of the colors in the collection. This bleeds outside of the line. It isn't as flattering. It's a deep plum color with a hint of pink more than red plum. So I think it's not as flattering. I wish it was more of a plum that has red in it. I think it needs more berry than just plum, which I think it looks kind of flat on the lips and doesn't very flatter any skin tone. But I think if you guys like dark colors, you probably would like that one. Alright, so number 601 is a more neutral nude pink. I think it can almost pull off as a beige color. I think this one, for application wise, you have to go over it a couple of times, and it's very not opaque in my opinion. It's more of a pink rather than a nude, so it's more beigey like. I think it works well on the lips. I'm wearing it right now on top of my 101, and I think it just really tones down the color really well, and it isn't like very corpse like. It looks still flattering as a nude color. Alright, and so the last color is 703. Now 703 in the packaging looks brown, but on the lips I think it's a gorgeous tawny coral beigey color. If you are a type of person that likes to wear an everyday lip color that has a little hint of orangeness in it, that is beigey orange, I think this is a great color because it has a hint of rose. The hint of rose in it makes it more flattering against our skin tone in my opinion. And this can also lean towards the brownish coral if you do have pigmented lips. But I think this is gorgeous on a lot of skin tones, especially darker skin tones. And the warm tones in it makes it just so wearable. This one is opaque and very, very pigmented, so the formula in this one is right on point. Alright, so basically that is the whole entire collection. I hope you guys enjoy my input in the colors as well as the formulation for each color. I hope that it was helpful, and if you'd like to see more of these type of reviews, then definitely check out my channel. I have a lot of these type of on your lips in-depth review on lip products. Or if you have any requests, please request them in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel so you know when my next video is up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!